Hey, this is Nick from The Common Investor, and I just wanted to bring a quick video update today of a new service that actually came out today, and that's the Apple Card. The Apple Card is a credit card that's going to be coming out this summer, as it says right here on their website. It's going to be coming out this summer, and it's actually a credit card that's going to be released by Apple, which is kind of interesting since Apple is normally thought of as a technology company or a technology and services company, not really a banking institution. So a credit card isn't something that's really in Apple's normal niche. But I'm just going to go over the specifics of the card, what they have here on their website, which is pretty much what they went over at their keynote today. I'll be going over that and then what I think about it and if I will be getting one of these, signing up for this credit card in the future. So this is just their website, and everything that they pretty much have released so far on the credit card is right here on apple.com. It's a new kind of credit card, they say. So what they're really trying to push on this is using Apple Pay, which is an app that is on every iPhone. It's in the Wallet app on your iPhone. It's created not by a bank is their big thing. So the one thing, you won't be able to use this credit card if you do not have an iPhone, unfortunately. So if you're running an Android or anything, that kind of knocks you out of even thinking of getting this credit card. So you need to have an iPhone to have this. It's just something you need to consider if you're going to get this card or not. So, one of the big things that they're pushing on this credit card is privacy. You'll see that right here. They actually push that a lot with across all their products, so that's a good thing. And you'll see that the credit card actually only has the credit card number in the app on your phone. So it will show a picture of the physical credit card further down on this page, and you'll see that the credit card number is not actually on the credit card, which could be annoying for some cases if you're trying to buy something online where you need to enter your card information. You'll need to go into the app to find that. But it's just one of those little small securities that Apple's going the extra step just to keep your information a little bit safer. And it's also, they say here that it's the first card that actually encourages you to pay less interest, and you'll see this also in a little bit. They're kind of going to show you how much interest you're going to have to pay if you pay like the minimum amount. So it's trying to break everything down for you, because as they said, they're not really a banking institution, so they're not really doing this to make as much money as possible. They're really trying to push what's in your best interest and trying to show you up front, this is how much interest you'll have to pay if you pay the minimum amount, this is how much if you pay this amount, etc., etc. If you pay the maximum amount, your maximum balance, obviously you wouldn't be paying any interest. So you can buy things effortlessly just with your iPhone. So I already use Apple Pay already, and it's actually accepted pretty much everywhere that I shop. Actually, in their keynote today, they said that Apple Pay is actually accepted at 70% of merchants in the United States. So that's a large amount. Pretty much everywhere I shop accepts Apple Pay. Obviously, there will be some locations that don't accept Apple Pay. But definitely that number from 70%, it's only going to keep growing and more people will begin to accept Apple Pay. Also, if there's a place that doesn't accept Apple Pay, they're going to have a physical card that you can use if Apple Pay is not accepted. So you could just use the physical card, but that will come with, you'll get less reward or cash back if you do use that physical card. So this is the card right here. It's made out of titanium, so it looks pretty cool. It's etched, the Apple logo, your name's etched in it, and as you see, there's your credit card number's not on there. Just another security measure that they're taking, so you'd have to actually go into the app to find that information. So you got the power of an iPhone and a credit card. So right here, they're kind of pushing how the safety and stuff of it and just how easy to use it is. Just like all their products are very easy to use, and they're always secure with your information. So some things they go over, it's very easy to sign up. You just go right into the Wallet app and apply right there, assuming that your credit history is good. You'll get accepted based off of that right in the app in just a matter of minutes. And so you can literally sign up for this credit card, and then in a matter of minutes, you could drive to the store and make a purchase on the credit card. In a matter of minutes, you don't have to wait for anything to come in the mail because it's all your card's right there, right on your phone. So that's pretty cool. That's an advantage that they're pushing Apple Pay in that regard. And they're also pushing this thing called Daily Cash, and that's their cashback rewards program. So during their keynote today, they kind of took a little stab at other credit card companies that use the point system, where like you don't really know how much points they equate to for some credit cards. I know some credit cards, like a lot of credit cards, do offer cash back, but for those who don't, their Apple Card's offering Daily Cash, which the Daily Cash, you're going to get 3% back on Apple purchases, 2% cash back if you use your Apple Pay virtual card, like the one right here, if you're using it via Apple Pay, and then 1% cash back on the physical titanium metal card. So, and then that cash back, so you're taking a hit if you use the physical card. They really want to sway you to that 2% cash back on the Apple Pay card. And then again, that daily cash, you're going to get it at the end of each day, hence the term daily. So instead of waiting till the end of your billing cycle or the end of the month to get your cash back, you're going to get it every day. So say you make a $100 purchase one day on Apple Pay, 2% cash back will be deposited right into your wallet on Apple Pay, and you'll have $2 right to spend right there on your Apple Pay system or wallet. So that's cool. So you just get the cash right back. There's nothing confusing about the rewards, no weird point system. So it's very straightforward. The rewards are spelled right out, just cash back onto your phone. And then their customer service, they advertise, is going to be really easy. You're just going to go right into iMessage, and if you have an iMessage, if you send them an iMessage, you can just text them instantaneously through there, and the customer service will just text you back. And it just seemed like it's going to be a very easy process as far as customer service. Also, their advertising, just it's going to be really easy to see like your payments and see like what a certain payment is, because I know a lot of current services will like when you get a billing statement, some stuff will be unclear what exactly it is. Like it will just maybe be a bunch of letters and you won't really know. But if you see in this picture right here, they're trying to make that a little easier, and they're going to show you like a map of exactly where it was, the exact company it is, the category, food and drinks, and so for example in here, food and drinks, and then the cashback and a map of where that place is. So very intuitive and easy to see what every transaction is in your wallet. And they're also going to break it down by category, so you can see how much you paid in entertainment, food and drinks, and shopping in like a certain billing period. So that's nice and interesting if you're trying to monitor like how much you're spending in a certain category. So if you think you're spending too much money on shopping, you can actually go into this app and break it down. I do know that other credit cards already offer this, so this might not be something new for some people, but not all credit cards do offer this, so this is something that is advantage over some certain credit cards. So yeah, you can, again, it's going to be able to break it down by color for each category, so it's going to show it in a nice graph day by day and stuff like that, so it's going to be nice and convenient for to break down your purchases. Yeah, again, daily cash, no points, no gimmicks, so no weird point system, very straightforward. 3% on Apple, 2% if you use Apple Pay, so 2% on every single purchase, and then 1% on if you use the actual physical card. So I know that might be better than current credit cards that you have, or maybe a little worse. I think 2% back on everything is pretty good. It's pretty good. Because I know a lot of credit cards will only offer like 1% on everything, and then maybe like higher amounts on certain categories. But 2% on everything is pretty good. And with this, there's no really introduction like incentives to sign up. No sign up bonuses, unfortunately. But I think with like all the benefits such as the daily cash, and just the 2% on everything, it's kind of like that's enough incentive that they wouldn't need to offer you like a sign up bonus, and I really wouldn't see Apple as a company to offer a sign up bonus. They probably would have enough of a following that people would sign up for it regardless of the bonus or not. So yeah, you can see right here, when you buy something using an Apple Card, you get a percentage of your purchase right back in daily cash. So you'd get it right here. You just, right as you buy something, you get the cash back right away. So that's something that no other credit card really does. So that's going to be a huge advantage to Apple. The Apple Card, again, there's going to be no fees. So no hidden fees, no like late fees, no fees at all associated with this card. So that's something that's pretty big, and they're providing the lowest interest rates in the industry. I think the range was like something, it says it at the bottom of the page down here. The range is from 13% to 24%. So that low end of 13% APR is pretty low compared to many credit card companies. So it's a big advantage associated with this card. And then again, as I got into earlier, it's the first card that actually encourages you to pay less interest. So they're going to be very transparent right here. As you see, it's going to show you, if we do that again, it will show you how much interest right here you're going to have to pay based on how much money you want, how much percentage of the balance you want to pay. So obviously if you pay the balance in full right here, you're going to have no interest charges, but it's going to show you exactly how much interest you're going to have to pay. And that's just because they're not really in this to make money. They're not really a bank. Obviously there's probably going to be some people that don't pay their balance in full that they will make some money off of them, and that's how they will make money. But I'd encourage people to just always pay their credit cards in full regardless. But yeah, they're being very transparent with this, which is nice. So you can always be educated on how much interest you'll be paying. And then it's going to be very private and secure. So they're going to be using Face ID and Touch ID. And they're going to encrypt your card number with every purchase you make and use a unique card number every time that you make a transaction. So very secure service, which is something we would expect out of an Apple product, which is nice. And there's no numbers on the card, as I said, not on the front or back. So you need to go into the app if you were to make a purchase online where you need the numbers of your card. So that's just a safety measure, which is good to see. So yeah, if there's a place that doesn't accept Apple Pay, which obviously you'd always want to favor using Apple Pay, since you'd get that 2% back instead of 1%, which you'd get on the physical card. So always can use the physical card, and it's a titanium laser etched card, so that's pretty cool. The card's probably gonna look, or obviously as you'd expect out of Apple, it's gonna be very like aesthetically pleasing. It's gonna look cool. So there is a physical card if somewhere doesn't accept Apple Pay. And then their customer service is going to go just via iMessage, which is the iPhone's texting app, which is cool. So it's if you changed your address, or you have a question about a transaction or something that you don't think was correct or something, you can just text them, and their customer service is going to be right there as they're advertising. And they're doing this with a bank called Goldman Sachs, because every time a credit card needs to have a bank to institute the card, and it's going to be a MasterCard. So MasterCard's accepted all over the world, which is good. So yeah, that's pretty much the Apple Card in a nutshell. It's coming out this summer. So currently I only have a Discover card, so I think I'm going to sign up for this card, because the Discover card only offers 1% cash back on everything, whereas this is going to offer 2% on every transaction that uses Apple Pay, which again, I said Apple Pay is pretty much accepted everywhere that I go. So I think that I'm going to use this because I'll get that 2% on everything compared to Discover, which I only get 1% on everything, and then 2% on restaurants and gas. So I'm probably going to sign up for the Apple Card when this comes out in the summer, and I'll do a review video like after using it for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, so then I can get a better understanding of if I like it or not. But yeah, that's what the Apple Card is. let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think of the Apple Card. Are you thinking of getting one? Do you like the Apple Card? And be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you can stay tuned with some updates of it when I get the Apple Card in the future. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video.